What's going on? Welcome back to Just Ball TV. That Mr. Hayward checking in. Today we're doing a review of the new release from Columbia 300, the Rally. This ball is supposed to be kind of same characteristics as the Speed that came out, I want to say about 2-3 years ago. And that also then was followed up by Top Speed and then the green and red Speed, I can't remember. I threw this ball a couple times in warm up. Kind of impressed, but I want to see exactly how it looks with the full review. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Strike 10 Pro Shop, thank you for your help. 12 bag of jerseys, apparel, they have everything you need. I put my code down below. Let's get right into the review. So we're gonna try to start off a little straighter. These are fresh lanes, just me on them. As you see by my layout or by my numbers, it is pinned down. Okay. Floats are no problem. Got down there, no issue. Even with it being pinned down, that's normally why I do my bigger equipment around this type of bowling ball. You know, 247, I think like 54, 15. Big cover, big core. I normally have to do these pinned down. That way it helps save a little bit of energy in the beginning of the lane. Especially in my house, we're so heavy deficient or so heavy based. So it normally works out for me. So to see this type of bowling ball make it all the way down, no problem, and not really die out or burn up, that's a good sign. All right, so we're gonna do, that was a little bit straighter. We're gonna start creeping left, as y'all know, and we'll just try to see what fits best for the ball before the full game. The bag for right now. I pulled that, that's 16. Yeah. 16, I didn't come out of that good at all. Kind of swiped across my body, so it just kind of sat in the oil, but like I said, still clean, still grab at the end of the pattern, but not overbearingly, and that's fine with me. I don't have an issue. If I wanted to pick up a little sooner, hit it with some surface, but truthfully, I like the fact that this ball is that aggressive, that strong, and made it that far. All right, so we're gonna start creeping a little further left. I'm gonna play more so in my happy space. I'm gonna just go to 15. I did pull that one, but it's not too much of a difference from the gutter or that original shot. So we're gonna look at 15, swing a little bit. Okay. That one did kind of get a little lazy to climb the hill. I did try to hit that one. It was a little slow to climb up. So I'm gonna just try to get underneath it a little bit more in the beginning when I'm in my approach before I go. And just try to give a little bit extra just to see if it'll help it finish. Just a smidge. And that's the thing about this layout with that 4.5 pin. I also have a crusher that's pinned down, but that's like 6 inches. So the 4.5, I just wanted to pick up just a smidge sooner. So I think that's what's going on. But we'll see. Like I said, I probably could just help it at the bottom of my swing. That'll make it probably finish a little better. That's a little better. I pulled it though. Yeah. I pulled that one, so I really can't say anything about that. By the way, new chamois in, new colors. We got yellow, we got purple, we got pink, we got green, we got white, we got black, we got blue, we got red. Let me know down in the comments if you want one. I'll show you, or I'll position you and direct you to where you need to be so you can get one. They flying off the shelf. I gotta stop throwing the ball, but I'm gonna relax a little bit. And let's see if we can get it to finish just a little bit better. That looks good. Yeah. That's a little bit better. Got it to float. Still was trying to slow itself down, which is what I expect. Big cover, big core. Got to the spot, rolled off it, continued right through the back of the pin deck. You really can't ask for anything better when you're thinking of a bigger bowling ball like this. Hybrid cover. It's shining up just a little bit between my practice shots and right now. So I'm pretty sure if I hit this with a fresh cover, it'll dig even sooner. But as of right now, like based off of what I'm seeing, I'm definitely surprised. I wasn't expecting anything per se. Really, I didn't know what to expect. There's so many rocks coming out, they kind of start to overlap. But knowing that this has some type of similarity to the Speed, I'm definitely starting to see it. And that makes me want to throw it even more, truthfully. And the original was a hybrid too, so. All right, that was a little slow. That was a little slow. That was tight too. And it sat, and then when it got to the end of the pattern, it still rolled and continued off, so. Pin down for bigger equipment might be the play. If you have early friction and kinda some good back ends, that might be something that you can look into. Don't let anybody tell you that pin down don't hook. They'll be lying. Last 2 shots of me just trying to get lined up. I kind of know where I'm gonna shoot, but I'm gonna just move a little further left. I wanna see if it's gonna lock up, roll out, or whatever it's gonna do. So I'm gonna move a little further left, see what it'll do. I ain't gotta say nothing, y'all saw it. We're gonna move some more. About 22. That's disgusting. Let's go ahead and get into our full game. I'm not gonna talk, I'm gonna just shoot 12 shots, put a little bit of music, and I'll do my recap afterwards. All right, so Columbia 300, brand new rally, ASIM hybrid, bigger ball, kind of to help kind of fill in that same gap that the Atlas was in. So far, we have 226 in the night, 2 strikes. We finished out as 256. This ball is amazing, man. Let's see what we can finish out for. Ooh, looks like money to me. Jesus. Final recap, man. This ball is very surprising. Like I said, I didn't have any pre-ideas of what I thought it would do, what I thought it would be for. I just knew I wanted it. It's a hybrid. I wanted to do it pin down. And for my house with a lot of oil, like you guys hear me say all the time, these are more of the pieces that do well in here. And I have another piece now that does just as well, if not better, than the ones I liked before. If you have a slower speed, a little bit slower revs, and you drill this ball pinned up, this ball is probably gonna help you. It's gonna do all the things that you possibly are not the best at, like pick up early for you, hit the pins really hard, recover if you throw it too far. So that's always a plus. If you're two-handed, this is a ball that you can use. You may need to drill it with a longer pin, maybe 5 inches, just to make sure it doesn't grab too early for you, unless you're in a house like myself that has a lot of oil. Now, if you're in a house that has more friction on the outsides, maybe early friction, maybe a big back end, think about doing pin down. Even if you don't have a thumb, you can go pin down. Don't let people tell you that you cannot. I think this ball is going to be good for everybody. If you're a tournament bowler, somebody that travels and competes a lot, you're going to definitely fall in love with this ball or see that it has a good amount of use because it has that type of shape that most tournament bowlers like. It's smooth and it's archy and it controls the pocket very well. It reads in the mids very well, digs early. And that's just even with mine being pinned down. It may deny the front a little bit, which is what I wanted it to do, but it has no problem picking up and finishing with a lot of continuation. Definitely take a look. Once again, like I said, we have new chamois in, new colors, yellow, purple, blue, red, green, white, black, gray, you name it, orange. Let me know in the comments if you want one. I'll tell you where to get it. Just Bold TV, that's $256 on a new Rally, baby. Go get you one.